What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? What's up, Lakers Nation? It's been a while. I've been fully encapsulated in football season, along with trying to make some different gaming and some different products that I've been purchasing, making videos on that. And basketball is real frequent. It's like every couple days there's something going on. There's always news. So I didn't want to kind of be halfway in, halfway out with it. I figured I'd wait till football season was done and kind of dive in on the Lakers and LeBron James and everything a little bit more. But we had big news that required some attention here, and let's talk about because this is big. This is big for the team. So forgive me because I'm just getting off work, about to go up and visit the parents, but I wanted to stop in here with you guys first. And some news that we've been waiting for is the Lakers make a move. So D'Lo, it was always going to be D'Lo. Before I kind of get into this, I want to say I am a big D'Lo fan. I'm honestly a big fan of D'Lo. And let me go back to full screen for a second. We wouldn't have won that Warriors series without D'Lo. The move that Rob made, which I also want to highlight Rob Pelinka. He's been under a lot of fire here lately, rightfully so. It's been a long time since we made any significant moves, but I want to give him credit for this move, not giving up any first round picks, which we'll get to here in a second. The move to get D'Lo in the first place, getting off of Russell Westbrook's terrible contract. Everybody was trying to fleece the Lakers. We were able to flip Russell Westbrook for D'Lo, Malik Beasley, Jarrett Vanderbilt, and I think there was one more person that's slipping my mind. So I do want to highlight a couple of things Rob did there. You know, helping bring AD to LA in the first place. The real egregious one that kind of overshadows everything is that Russell Westbrook deal, and that's what kind of gets everybody mad. But be that as it may, Rob had a big bounce back with this. I'll go back to sharing my screen. I'm sorry, I just kind of had to get that off my chest. Um, Lakers trading D'Lo to the Nets in a four-player deal. So it says, per Shams Charania here, which shout out to Shams. The Los Angeles Lakers have agreed to trade D'Angelo Russell, Maxwell Lewis, and 3 second-round picks to Brooklyn for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Melton. The Lakers are sending their own second-round picks for 2027, 2030, and 2031 to the Nets. Russ, he was the second overall pick back in 2015 to the Lakers. He's currently averaging 12.4 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, and 4.7 assists in just a tad over 26 minutes per game. D'Angelo Russell is currently 28. He's going back to the Nets, which is where he got his lone All-Star selection back in the 2018 to 2019 season, where he really balled out. This move is going to give the Lakers a versatile 3-and-D player in Vinny Smith. He is 31 years old. He's currently averaging 10.4 points and 4.6 rebounds per game with the Nets, who he played for since Kyrie got traded to the Mavericks and subsequently sent him over to the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is also shooting a career-high 43.5% from three-point range this season, and is known as a high-level wing defender. And if there's one thing that the Lakers have really missed this season, is Jarrett Vanderbilt. I am still a huge fan of Jarrett Vanderbilt. I think him coming back, especially now that we got Dorian Finney-Smith and Cam Reddish, we got some people that can really play defense. I think the Lakers are kind of starting to see their cardinal sin that they made when they let go of Alex Caruso, which I still will never understand. But I think they are kind of realizing that was a huge mistake and are trying to put some pieces around LeBron and AD, some scrappy pieces, some hardworking pieces, some defenders, and some guys that just simply make it easier to win games where you feel like you don't have to make every shot. You don't have to make every right pass, every right read, every single time. You can have people to help you play defense, keep the other team from running it up. So if you aren't, real sharp, you have a little bit more wiggle room, and it's not so make or miss, all or nothing. I like this move a lot, especially with us being able to keep our first round pick. Dorian Finney-Smith is the only player in the NBA this season to defend guards, forwards, and centers for at least 15 half-court matches per game, according to Second Spectrum. He is on pace to average at least 10 points in a season for the second time in his career. And I should have saved it, but I heard this earlier where JJ was talking about him. But it says here, Lakers coach JJ Redick has preached positional versatility and toughness in his roster attributes. The franchise's new addition should help with Los Angeles also creates salary and luxury tax flexibility, saving a total of $15 million and moving $3.5 million below the second apron, which is awesome. Uh, Finney Smith has a $15.4 million player option for next season, so we could still retain it for next season if he chooses to stay. Um, so all of that's good. So basically, we are moving further under that apron because the apron really limits your flexibility on who you can sign and how much you can sign them for. So it gives us some wiggle room to be able to even sign somebody. And we also opened up a roster spot. We're now at 14 people. So if like the right name gets bought out or whatever, or if there's somebody just sitting out there that the Lakers feel could help, such as like a Dwight Howard or you know, I'm still stuck in the past, Dwight Howard and Boogie Cousins. But if there's somebody they want to sign, they can do it. Uh, and we know the Nets are kind of selling the team a bit with them trading our old buddy Dennis Schroeder to the Warriors a couple weeks ago or a week or so ago, and they traded him for some second round picks. So I think this is a slam dunk, man, because we were hearing some rumblings of him going somewhere else. I can't remember who. Another team was in contention to get him just a couple of days ago, and it started off as a first round pick, and then it kind of worked its way into the second round pick territory. I think the Lakers may have picked up on that and offered D'Lo's expiring contract, which is obviously good for a team that's trying to tank a bit. Have somebody whose contract's going to fall off, and also the Lakers went and threw in three second round picks, so they may have just outbid in the second round pick territory. So that's huge because it leaves us our two second round picks that we can trade. So there's still a couple people that we can possibly go after, which is what I want to look at here in just a moment. But before we get to that, I just kind of wanted to pull up here some D'Lo numbers because as much as this move helps, and I think we're going to be better off for it, I still like D'Lo. It was really a shame that he just like me. I can't even be mad at him. I'm inconsistent with pretty much everything I do. His inconsistencies are ultimately what led to him being booted out of LA. Well, I shouldn't say booted out. That sounds disrespectful. This is why we ended up parting ways. Shout out D'Lo. His games in the playoffs, Denver was bad a couple years back, but I felt like he played so well to get us there. I was like, you got to give him another shot. And then, we came back and he had his best year from 3-point range. He set the Lakers record for how many threes he made in a single season. Just some heat check games and him barking at Bruce Brown when Bruce Brown came back or came and played in LA. Just a real solid dude. Hyped up Austin Reeves, helped him come along, and that playoff run against Memphis, man, was just so much fun to see Austin Reeves break out, D'Lo make big shots, Rui make big shots. It was just really fun to watch. So D'Lo will always be my guy. But some of his standout performances, first of all, his best one in the Lakers uniform was on my birthday just this past year against Milwaukee at 44 big points, 40 against Cleveland, 2017, 39 against Utah just this year, 39 against Brooklyn, ironically, in 2016, 35 against Detroit last year, 34 against Portland this year. Let's see, how many are on here for this year? Uh, let's see, okay, I've read that one. 30 against the Pelicans this year, 29 against the Bulls this year, 28 against Portland this year. So we're not going to sit here and act like D'Lo was a bum. It's just the fact that he unfortunately came up with bad plays, or came up with, not making his best plays and having his best moments at bad times. So moving on here to Dorian Finney-Smith. Spit this gum out. It's unprofessional. Dorian Finney-Smith here. He's 6'7". I didn't know that. He's 6'7". I think Vanderbilt's like 6'7", 6'8". Okay. All right. Well, that's news to me. So that's good. So he's 6'7", 220, averaging over 10 points a game. Known as a defender. I think he might start, dude. He honestly might start. Let's see, they said he's averaging career high. So, yeah, he's averaging 45% from the field and 43.5% from three. That's big. Just under 5 rebounds a game, and we'll call it an assist and a half. Doesn't average over a block or over a steal a game, but that doesn't really matter. You don't have to have like actual stats, defensive stats, to be a good defender. You could just be a good, man-to-man defender. You can be a good team defender. I'm not going to act like I'm real up on Dorian Finney-Smith's overall game. I know him more for when he was with Dallas more than anything. And I'm pretty sure he started there. I'm pretty sure he would hit corner threes for me on 2K. So if you have no more D'Lo, so Austin Reeves was already starting. We had Max Christie starting, which I think that'll probably stay the same. Do you put Dorian Finney-Smith in at the 3, LeBron at the 4, and AD at the 5? They might do that. That would put Rui on the bench, and without D'Lo's bench points, Rui coming off the bench and just being like, yo, Rui, just go get some buckets. That could work. And you know what else would play? If Cam Reddish is coming off the bench and getting more minutes, Gabe Vincent's coming off the bench and getting more minutes because, D'Lo's not there. They can play defense for Rui. So Rui can play more offense. And then this guy on the screen right here, I don't know how well this is coming up. Christian Wood is the big man that we need right now, for the fact that, he's not real tall, but he can rebound. You can just put him on the other team's big guy. Like, yo, just go get in his way. And he can shoot, theoretically. Like, he's always been a good shooter. I know, we haven't really seen it on the Lakers, but the dude can shoot. Like, when he was with the Rockets, he was averaging like 20 and 10. That was only like 4 years ago. And he's not old. It's just shit changes, shit happens. And his role changed, and they were trying to push along the young guys, and I thought when we signed him, it was a big move to kind of let him flourish, and I thought he would start, and I think he might have a little bit there. He just keeps getting hurt, dude. It's just really unfortunate. I think this honestly puts us in a good spot. I know it's kind of recency bias because we've been winning some games here lately, and we've been looking good, and we were able to win yesterday with LeBron not playing, which was huge. AD played a big game. Austin Reeves had a big game right after he just had a triple-double the night before, 2 nights before. Like, shit's looking a little up right now. This move was unexpected. I didn't see it till like an hour after it happened. I saw somebody tweet about D'Lo and Dorian Finney-Smith, and I was like, no way, right? And I had to go actually look up that Shams tweet to see what actually happened. And let's get to this too. We still have our first round picks, dude. Both of them. I wouldn't mind seeing Cam Johnson join us too. I'm not gonna lie. 1 first round pick for Cam Johnson. Shout out Buha, Jovan Buha. He's got Cam Johnson in my head. Oh wait, why did I switch? Cam Johnson in my head for the offense and the size. But he's also got this man here, Walker Kessler, is a big boy. It's a legit 7-footer, high energy type of guy. I feel like he gets a little underused in the Jazz, which that might be on purpose so that they can, tank a little bit. But it is a big boy. It's a big boy, and I know he's not really much of a floor spacer. I don't think. Let's see. Can we see his percentages? Oh, that's got to be on a low percentage, right? Or a typo. 66% from three on the season, 28 for career. So I guess he does shoot them sometimes. All right. Anyway, uh, I think having a center would be huge. I don't care if it costs a first round pick. I think we should burn both of them. To be honest with you, that's my take. We got to burn both first round picks, but I think we use them on two separate players. Again, shout out Yvonne Buha for this idea because I think it's just really smart. So if we could get a big dude, because let's face it, we need a big guy. You need a dude who's actually big. Why did we win in 2020? We had a good team, but there's going to be matchups where we got to play against the Joker at some point. I'm just going to say it. We got to play against the fucking Joker at some point. It's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. AD, I don't want him guarding the Joker face up. He's too big. He just leans on him. He just leans on him. You know how tiring it is to try to play the best defense on the team, score 30 points, and have a giant human being put their full body weight on you. He's not even, half the time Jokic ain't even trying to make a move. He's just trying to wear you out. Like, it's just smart. Like, let's use our heads. Let's use our heads. Let's get somebody in there that's big. Because I think Jackson Hayes got to go. He's got to go. Let's get somebody big. Got some bricks in their back pocket, as my grandma would say. Just go stand in front of him, bro. Just chase him around. Be annoying. Get in his way. And have AD lurk. Put AD on Aaron Gordon. He can guard the whole floor, guarding Aaron Gordon. You know what I mean? Aaron Gordon's not going to do a whole lot on the offensive end. So AD can guard him and still recover to Jokic. And then everybody else, you just got to rotate. You got to rotate. So if we can get him, or if we can get Jakob Pertl, I like Jakob Pertl too. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. This dude, if we get Jakob Pertl, he would probably have to start. I don't know if we could bench Jakob Pertl, but whatever. It could be matchup based. Like, he doesn't have to start every game. But if we can get somebody like of this caliber, I think it would be awesome. Like, I know Brook Lopez is a name out there with his shooting. I wouldn't mind him, but I want somebody that's big and weighs, like 280. Sheesh. These dudes are small. He's 245 and he's 260. Oh, come on, man. Why are they look bigger than that on the court? There ain't no way. All right, I'm gonna stand on it because that's crazy. So who weighs 280? What, like Embiid or something? All right, well, I guess we ain't getting nobody that weighs that much that can do the other stuff. But jeez Louise, bro. But yeah, these would be my picks for center. These are my top two, and then with the other first round pick, I wouldn't mind seeing DeJounte Murray, bro. Something like that. Defensive guy, can still score. He's not really much of a shooter, but Oh, you know who else would be good? I like. Sorry, that's a big man, Miles Turner. If we got Miles Turner for a first round pick, that would be perfect because he can play. He plays defense. He's a big dude and he can shoot. If we could get Miles Turner, let's see. I don't know what's in my. Yeah. How do you spell Miles Turner? There it is. Yeah, Miles Turner would be nice. Shooting 39% on three on the year, averaging 15 points. Yeah, Miles Turner would be nice. DeJounte Murray would be nice. And Cam Johnson that we talked about earlier, I think he would be good. Uh, it could this could potentially be the start of a deep playoff run. Could put us in contention. We still got both picks we can burn, man. That's kind of crazy. So, shout out the Lakers. Shout out Rob Pelinka. Good shit. Good shit. I'll say that. Good shit. You got Dorian Finney-Smith, and you didn't spend any first round picks, and we got some cap flexibility. We got an open roster spot, and we still got both them first round picks. That's nothing to that's nothing to take light. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I appreciate anybody who stuck through to the end of this video. I know I kind of ranted a little bit. Sorry, I'm just getting off of work, and it's just surprising. And I haven't done one of these Lakers videos in a while, so just wanted to kind of check in here with the trade. And also, shout out Gabe Vincent. He was going through a bunch of shit. He's been playing better. I want to shout him out. Shout out Don Connect. Same thing. Went through highs, then he went through a big low, and he's had a couple good games. Austin Reeves, Hillbilly Kobe, whatever you want to call him. He's good. He's really good. I think Rui's good. Um, who else on the team? Christian Wood get healthy. Vando get healthy. LeBron, the GOAT. AD, underrated for what he brings to the table, I think, which is crazy to say for like a top 10, arguably top 5, depending on the night type of player. Cam Reddish, uh, stay locked in. I think he's doing all right. Uh, who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody else. Shout out JJ Redick. I think he's a good coach. I think he's had some growing pains in the midst of some of that the season here, but overall, I think he's a solid coach, and I think he brings a solid game plan. And I know I'm missing somebody. I'm gonna be pissed when I watch this back and like, how did I forget so and so? Christian Coloco, um, for I like him. He shows a lot of heart out there. I know I'm missing somebody, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But thank you anybody who watched this. Please like the video if this was any semblance of an actual Lakers podcast at all. And subscribe if you enjoy my incoherent rantings here. But appreciate you guys. GG's.